Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today because I want to talk about speaking your dreams into being. It can be a huge part of your manifesting. In fact, when I open my podcast and say, hello, everyone, I'm so glad you're here. When I actually say out loud, I'm so glad you're here, I do mean it. It comes from my heart, but it also sends out a vibration into the universe so that seekers who are needing to hear this information find the podcast. It's all vibrations. And I actually come from a musical background. I used to be an opera singer. And the way that your vocal cords actually work is it is a frequency. It's a vibration. Your vocal cords rub together to make the sound. So when we talk about energetic vibrations in the universe, your voice is one, right? So when we talk about the throat chakra. I know I've talked about the chakras before, but just for a brief rundown, if you've never heard about a throat chakra, chakras are energy points in our bodies. It comes from the yoga tradition. They've been around for over 3,500 years. People have talked about chakras, but your throat chakra is actually at the base of your neck, at your throat, right where your vocal cords would be. And your throat chakra, it usually is represented in pictures and things as like a beautiful turquoise blue. And your throat chakra is obviously your communication center, not only with other people, but also with that resonance, that vibration, that frequency to the universe, as well as to yourself. So this communication center, your throat chakra, becomes a huge part of your manifesting toolkit because you really can help speak things into existence. Way back ages ago, I used to be involved in the sales team for my family's family business. We made window shades. And we used to listen to these, I'm going to age myself now, to these audio cassettes of Brian Tracy. He was a motivational speaker, and I don't know if he's still around, but he was a Canadian man, and he believed strongly in looking in the mirror and telling yourself every day, I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. Try all different tones. I like myself. And the more that you do that and say it, you speak it into existence. And it really can help to heal old wounds, to boost your self-confidence, and make you more comfortable when you're in a situation where you're meeting strangers or talking about a product or whatever. I like myself. And so when I think about my throat chakra and looking in the mirror and speaking my dreams, I always think of those Brian Tracy, I like myself, but it's a good place to start. It really is. And you do feel silly at first, but I promise you will start to feel a difference. If you wake up every day, look at yourself in the mirror, and instead of looking for wrinkles or, or any kind of blemish, look in the mirror and honestly, from your heart, allow that throat chakra to communicate, I like myself, or I'm worthy, or I love myself. All of those are valid to speak into existence in the mirror. And it really does help you to form this new connection and heal old wounds. But I want to talk about manifesting. So throughout history, people have done chanting, singing. The monks used to do chants, and there is a reason for that. When you speak or sing or chant, not only are you sending out that vibration through your actual vocal cords that are rubbing together and making this frequency, but you also control your breath when you're doing it. And I always think of breath as spirit because we can't see it or touch it, but somehow magically it keeps us alive, right? So when you are going to sing or speak and you take that nice deep breath in, it's like you're pulling in spirit energy. And then through your throat chakra, you put in the magic of your frequency, of your vibration, of what you want. So I hope that you're starting to see that sound becomes one of your most powerful tools for manifestation, because it actually carries your intention in the frequency of your voice. When you are speaking your dreams aloud, you aren't just thinking them, you're actually giving them a frequency and vibration in the physical world, right? This is why affirmations and mantras and prayers, that you vocalize, that's why they're so effective. Hymn singing, all of that kind of thing, because your voice actually becomes like a transmitter of your intention. It's like when you speak your dream out loud, it echoes right into the universe with that vibration and that frequency. But with power comes great responsibility. Sorry, Spider-Man. When everything in the universe is vibrating, and your voice is as well, it becomes a tuning fork. We talk about like attracts like. Well, what if you are saying things like, I'm stuck, or I never have enough money, or I don't know enough? When you actually think of your voice as a tuning fork, are those the things that you want to attract? No, we don't want to attract those things. And yet we speak those things often, right? Sometimes without even thinking about it. We're in the grocery store and we're looking at, 4 different kinds of, I'm going to just throw something out, peanut butter, 4 different kinds of peanut butter. And you look at one of them that you thought you wanted, maybe it's some kind of organic honey peanut butter, and you look at it and you go, oh, that's too expensive. You are sending out a frequency to the universe that you can't afford the things that you want. And you're not being punished, but you are deciding on these limits for yourself. And the universe listens. We have free will. The universe isn't going to force you to get the fancy peanut butter. And maybe today you really don't have the money for that peanut butter, which is totally fine. But what you can say instead is, next time I'm going to get this one. See the different energy of that? When you speak that into existence, I betcha money you are going to get a surprise check in the mail. Someone's going to sign up for your course. You're going to get an email from your agent, all that kind of thing, simply because you turned your tuning fork of your voice to be, I'm going to have that soon. Right? Then you can start anticipating, which again raises your vibration. It's an amazing tool. So be really aware of what you are speaking into existence, because a lot of times we speak things like, I'm not good enough, I never finish anything. If you are speaking those things into existence, you are attracting more traps for you to be, limited by. We don't want limits. So on the flip side, if you start working on saying out loud, I like myself, or I'm worthy, or everything is unfolding for my highest good. Everyone knows that's my favorite. Divine timing is unfolding for my highest good. But speaking something like that, I'm actually sending out this literal vibration into the universe for it to match it. Your words, think about your words as an energetic signal to attract what you want. So I'm not saying that if you say an affirmation enough times, it comes true. I believe that you really have to take inspired action toward it as well. Saying the words, I don't believe, is enough usually. But if you are speaking your truth, your authenticity comes through. Just like when I was saying, I'm so glad you're here today. I mean it. It's authentic. And these are really the essential ingredients for manifesting aligned desires. So be sure that you aren't hiding your truth. Be your authentic self. Don't shrink your voice because you're afraid of what others will think. Because when you do that, it makes the energy behind what you're saying, it makes it really murky because it doesn't have your full authentic voice. You're making it be something else, and that is not clear and it's not magnetic. So when you speak from your true self, your intentions are clear and they are aligned with your soul path. And when you are telling this authentic truth to yourself, you become a clear channel and your manifestations can come through to you. This also holds true for don't say yes to something when what you really want to do is say no. Because when you do that, not only are you sending out a vibration to the universe that what you really want doesn't matter, but you're also telling yourself that you don't matter. You get to have boundaries, and your voice is how you communicate it. You don't have to communicate it meanly. But if someone is asking you to volunteer for one more thing and you really don't have time, the right answer isn't yes. The highest vibration answer for you is, no, I really can't right now. I'm spread too thin. That's all it has to be. So work this week on your authentic voice and be aware of what you're telling yourself. Again, this vibration of your vocal cords is powerful, so use it for good. All right, take care, work on that throat chakra, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.